Right, everything seems to be working. It was March 9th, 2023, and that's when I announced this idea. The idea was, well, making VTubers into character sheets. And yeah, thank you everyone who waited this long. Okay, so picking at random. First we have Alexa, and I knew I was forgetting something. Why is this frozen? Okay, let me get some artwork. Let me get some artwork up. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have put people's Twitch links in the description. Next time. Next time. Or, you know, after this. I'm pretty sure no one's picky. Oh shoot, where'd I put it? Okay. Oh, I put it in my Q things folder. Not that our friend here isn't cute. There we go. Splendid. Now then. Alexa, as I recall, is a dwarf and a former demon lord. So under advantages, we automatically have status. In fact, let me... Stats... Defenses... powers... Advantages... Oh, is that coming up in real time? Okay, yes, that is coming up for y'all in real time. That's good. And under this, we're gonna have status. And no doubt, as a former demon lord, she'd still have contacts and connections. I dread to think what kind, but you know, no judgment. Y'all can't even see that, can you? Okay, let me blow this up some. I spelled connections with 3 N's, because I'm awesome. Stats. Let's see. She mostly told me about her magic and skills. Definitely above human. She does wield sword. Sword good. So I kind of want to go off the generic whatchamacallit crime fighter and say strength 2. Gonna make sure everything's still coming up. Okay, everything's still coming up. Oh, let me okay, I just wanted to adjust my screens real quick so that I can see chat. I have more screens up than usual, to be honest. This is the first time in a while I've actually looked at the handbook, so I know I was supposed to have done that some time ago. Oh gosh, what did I just do? Okay. Okay, that's good. What? Oh, no. Oh, okay. That scrolls through the other things in my Google Drive. Oh, Google Drive, such a good thing. Okay. So we have Alexei's strength, agility. Nothing about her lore suggests anything above human, so I'm gonna put 0 for that. Dexterity. What is the dexterity here? Alexa's thing seems to primarily be space and teleportation. So I was probably right on the agility. Should rely more on that. Okay, dexterity. I feel like sword skills would give her decent dexterity, although that's more of a fighting thing. In fact, I did not put skills because we're gonna have close combat swords. We just have to have it. Oh wow, I had to the same word for a sec. What's next on the list? Dexterity, fighting. Okay, this does seem to be someone who takes care of things herself. So I want to give her some fairly high fighting. What? Not to the same degree as the martial artist, but more than me. I don't know. Well, actually, one might be the same. Let's check out the sample mage. There is a sample mage up in here. Hey, give me the pages with the pretty pictures. How do I find the specific page? Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I've had streams that were more scuff than this. Okay, I think I do need to go up after all. I am so sorry this is taking so long. How is everyone doing? Okay, here we are. Our sample magical person is up here. Paragon. Here we are. Fighting for... I'm kind of in agreement with that. Whew. Okay, what's next on our... what's next on our list? Awareness. Awareness. She is going to be a studious person that in former Demon Lord. She's got to have an eye on the subjects, as it were. I feel like... 1 beneath the sample mystic. Not because I think she's less aware than the sample mystic, but I want to put points elsewhere. She's going to have a real interesting power set when we get down there. What's next on the list? Awareness, stamina. Stamina is how long they can go for doing things. I'm going to put stamina 1. Up all night. Studying, gets into fights. No. Okay, did we put dexterity already? We did. Intellect. I feel like we're working with a smart cookie. Intellect. Let's see. This is an isekai person, by the way. So she's seen multiple worlds. I'm not putting her up with a scientist or something like that, but where's my... Give me my document back. Confound it. Computer froze, but I can see my adorable desktop. Yes. And y'all know what my desktop is. Okay. This is frozen. Okay, it's unfrozen. Intellect 5. Presence. Presence. Just gotta have some presence. Okay, I feel like I'm going to... I just realized I messed something up. If I recall Alexei's profile, this person doesn't this person... Okay, I'm misremembering something. Never mind me. Just going mad. Wee-hee! What's my next stat? Presence! Right. What do I mean next stat? We're still working on presence. Former Demon Lord. I'm going to go with 3. Are we missing any... Nope, that's all the stats. Let me do some math in my head real quick. 3, 5, 9, 14, 29, 32, 64. And if this doesn't work for us, we can lower something later. Well, I don't know what I'm talking about. My goal here was just accuracy. Accuracy to the character. We have a legit deity later, so we're not fitting anyone into any campaigns right now. Definitely not. Skills. I'm going to guess history. 2. Politics. 4. Close combat. Swords. We brought up swords before. I can't spell. Swords. This is something she specifically brought up. So I'm feeling like this is going to be one of her main things. Well, second to main thing. I'm gonna say 6, and then expertise, magic, that's our main thing. We're going to put 10. So 2, 6, 12, 22, 11 points. And if y'all think of anything to add to this, defense... It's been a while since I made characters. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Defenses. Dodge, parry, will, fortitude, toughness. So, I'm getting high-level boss vibes. Kind of like me. So I'm in favor of... Well, I'm going to say the powerhouse is like final boss. Okay, 14. We will copy the mystic. Will. Her specific backstory is that she got fed up with, and I quote, every farmhand with a sword. I wanted to go after her. In fact, I've moved out of order. PL will come back to that. moved out of order. Alexa has the complication of a reputation. Don't know if she specifically earned it, but people are after her. Don't know why. Well, besides having the title. Fortitude. This is for poisons, disease, me. Fortitude. I feel like this is going to be relatively low. She spends most of her time, she spent most of her time in some fortress, I imagine, before moving out. Fortitude 7, why is that higher than the Mystic? I have no clue. We'll say 6 for now. Right, I was working on defenses. I just sat here and forgot what I was doing. Okay, well, we did toughness, fortitude, dodge, which is based on agility. I'm gonna go low on dodge because I get neither tank nor assassin from Alexa's vibes. She seems like she could go either way. Parry. Yeah, I'm focusing a lot on sword. I don't know why. Parry, I want to put a little higher. A little bit higher. And then will, I don't know. I'm bored of defending their throne from I don't want to put it too low, because I just put a couple other things rather low. Nor am I getting a high will, since we will put a will at 8 for the time being. And we can always come back to this. 20, 28, 34, 40. 40 points. Not 40. Goodness. How many points have we used so far? Just curious. 104 points. 115 points. I just like keeping up with numbers. I like it a lot. Okay, now we're at the powers, and I just hit a wrong button. Okay. Okay, the dwarf skills are more of a hobby, and I already forgot the dwarf skills. Yes, I can technically create portals, but I'm better at short distance teleportation and modifying distance and dimension of things. So, what I'm... and she sent me a GIF of that one guy from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I do not remember what his name is. But his is the stand that brings things toward him by deleting space itself. How he's not considered a world threat is beyond me. Let me see. Oh, computer froze again. Hold on. Hold your horses. I'm on a frozen computer once more. And none of the tabs are working. I put Alexei's picture right above the handbook itself so no one can see it. Great. That's fine. And let me bring up OBS real quick so y'all can see what I see. I'm sorry for my poor planning. If this stream crashes because they could not run WordPad, I'm gonna go to my room and cry. Okay, while I'm waiting for my computer to do literally anything, my other people I got coming up are Rufus and Kumi. Rufus is cleric, and not gonna lie, he gave me nothing. He invited me to go crazy with it, so I'm gonna take that as the opportunity to translate your max level D&D cleric into Mutants and Masterminds. It'll be a difficult thing, but no doubt it can be done. Kumi is a straight up deity, the sort of thing we could pit against Dragon Ball Z characters. So that's going to that's going to be the sort of case where, oh, my computer's working, by the way. That's going to be the sort of case where there's no way she's going to be able to use that character sheet on a normal campaign. Like, if she downgrades it to use it, I'd love to see that. But as I mentioned, right now I'm going for accuracy. Okay. With this up, with this working again, we're going to find the powers chapter. It's a little ways down. Epilepsy warning. As I scroll ever faster. I have a scroll bar right here. Kumi has a really interesting character, though. She put her specific speed not at light speed, but at the speed of space, which is above light speed. In other words, she's going to move very fast. I'm looking for teleportation. Are things creating portals? If I'm to understand right, I think she can traverse dimensions. QRSTUV. Okay. 2 points per rank, and teleport yourself, and up to 50 pounds of additional mass. Unwilling passengers get a dodge resistance check. So so what I'm thinking is teleport, and let me double check that. Better at short distance. Better at short distance. Oh, gravitational magic too. That's a move object. I gotta keep that in mind. You can change your direction or orientation after a oh, okay. You can teleport places, especially when falling. It's meant for use around a planet. Yeah, that seems to be your thing. what goes up per rank? The distance? Rank equal to your effect rank. Okay. And I've already forgotten the distances. But I'll come to that in just a second. I want to give her change direction, which is flat 1 point. Change velocity. In other words, she can teleport herself out of a fall. Portal. It's going to be 2 more points per rank. And turnabout. Yeah, it's only 1 point. Flaws. No, we're not gonna take flaws on this. Okay, we do want move object. Move objects at a distance without touching them. Move object has a action, reaction. Okay, we want... You can accurately proceed. No need for an attack check. Alright, we want that. Limited direction. Alright, so what I'm thinking is move object, and we'll come back to the exact rank, and area, which is going to be a 30 feet radius, limited direction, and perception. So, well, actually, if the entire area is affected, whether or not she can perceive what's in the area, then you know what I'm saying. I can't speak. Okay, I'm gonna put some numbers on these now. Put some numbers. As soon as my rulebook loads. Perhaps I should get a physical copy of this. Just perhaps. Okay. Move object. This doesn't go perfect with the gravity thing because, well, if something's heavy enough, it's no longer going to be affected by this power. But realistically speaking, if there's no gravity, it should float right off, regardless how heavy it is. Unless, of course, it has its own gravity and attracts the planet it's on. So, I don't know. We'll go light. Well, I say light. I don't want to go too far down this list. So we'll stick with that. And if this character sheet ever gets used, it can be brought up or down as needed. Teleport. Distance. A distance rank of 0 is 30 feet. So I'm going to go with rank 1, which is 60 feet. I do recall reading short range, so that's 2, 3, 4, 2 points per rank 6. 7. 7 points. Which leaves us with advantages. And this is the easy part. We're just going to scroll down. We're going to scroll down the list, see what we got. Today's program was brought to you by... I know, this is what happens when we don't plan. I will remember this for next time. Because if I were thinking, I would have had my laptop assigned me. Because that, when I bring up PDF files on that, there's a place where I can enter a page number. I know how skills work. Scroll, darn you. Okay, Agile Feint. You can use your acrobatics bonus or movement speed in place of deception to feint. I don't know. I'm not getting that. When you make an all-out attack, you can make penalty. You can take a penalty of -5 on active defenses. On her Twitter page, she does say she's a grumpy one, so I'm going to play on that temper and say she has all-out attack. In fact, she might take temper as a additional complication. I don't know, I've spoken to her via DMs more than I have other Vtubers, and she's really chill. Chokehold, defensive attack. Favorite environment. I feel like if I knew more. I am brain dead. Teleport. We're going back to powers for a second. I do want to add attack. Oh, I want to add ranged and attack. Resisted by dodge. This is to this is for the bringing my opponent to me bit. Splendid. Okay. Improved initiative. Prone fighting. She fights ranged. You know what? This gives us something to do with some suggestions for sword wielders. Sword fighting. Accurate attack. Defensive attack. Improved disarm. Power attack and taunt. I'm gonna be cheap. Copy. Paste. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Power attack and all out attack seems redundant. So that's 10 points. As a boss fight, I feel like there's considerable wealth behind her. That and she's got money to travel. So wealth, I don't know, 3. $13, $20, it's $33, $44. Oh, did I skip? I feel like, yeah, I skipped something. 13, 23, 31, 42, 82, 146. PL10. In fact, since it's 146 points and I want it right at the 15-point mark, I'm gonna raise something. What's a raise though? Oh, I'm gonna raise the move object effect to 12, putting in that last 4 points. Awesome. That's great. Woo! How do we enjoy that, everybody? Don't you shrink. Don't grow that big either. Goodness. There, this is a happy compromise. Okay, that finishes up Alexei. Now, let's move on to Rufus. What did I do with Rufus's picture? Around here somewhere. My pictures folder is disorganized. Ah, here we are. Our friend the cleric. Oh, I should let him know when this part began. 30 minutes in. I'll send him a quick message. Of course, it's been so long. I wonder if he even remembers. It'll be a surprise. Where is he? Awesome. Okay. Now he said we can just do whatever. So I'm gonna do quick research into what clerics actually do. D&D cleric. I'm thinking the complication is going to be must stick to whatever deity they're plugged into. Okay, at first rank, the cleric gets something called Divine Domain. There's also something called Spellcasting, but that's a big subject, isn't it? That is not a link, so I don't know what Divine Domain does. Well. Ain't that something. Okay, D&D Beyond. There's warriors, find agents, blah blah blah. Spellcasting. Give me some rundown. You know what? I'm moving way too quick. Let's at least put a name on here. Rufus. Location. Cleric powers. depend on a external source. Deity. No doubt. Stats, defenses, skills, and powers. Advantages. We didn't give Alexei her sword. I just remembered equipment and did not give Alexei a sword. Okay. Alexei, if you're watching, subtract the 2 of the points I put into that move object and get you a nice sword. Okay. Wisdom is your spellcasting ability for your cleric spells. Power of your spells comes from your devotion to your deity. Use your wisdom whenever a cleric spell refers to your spellcasting ability. In addition, you use your wisdom modifier when setting the saving throw. Well, we're not... Stats! One thing at a time, Michael. Jeez. Okay. Again. Let's find our... let's find our sample mystic. Again, I'm tempted to go just strength 0. Yeah, there's no swordsmanship background this time. Agility, sorry, he does look like an older feller. Fighting. Okay, he could, I think he could, knock someone's teeth out when the battery on cleric spells runs out. But... now that I look at this artwork for the sample mystic, it could just so easily be an AI generated Doctor Strange. Like I got the Doctor Strange vibes before, but after working with AI art for so long, awareness, 6. I'm not seeing him as peak of human achievement, but he's old, he's wise. He's studious. There's no way he doesn't have high awareness. Stamina. Being a basic... being your typical D&D character, you do have to have stamina for going town to town. I'm thinking he's capable of walking as far as he needs to in order to fulfill his goal. I recall his thing... on his Twitter bio is the formless order, which I'm thinking I'm going to incorporate that into his powers. There is a... What's it called? Insubstantial! Thank you. Insubstantial. He can be truly formless. Where was I? Dexterity. Dexterity... 1, I don't get the feeling that he uses dexterity very often. Intellect, another studious character, 5. Presence, 2. I don't want to leave him with nothing. Alright. 1, 7, 9, 10... 15, 17, 34. What was... defenses? I'm gonna try not to copy paste entirely. Dodge. Is he? Seems. Dodge 6. Fortitude 8. I believe in him. Parry 6. Cleric, I feel, is going to be generally ranged. Toughness, he does seem like a tough sort. Not as tough as Alexei, so I'm gonna say 10. Will. I'm gonna shamelessly copy that 13. Because again, I believe in him. 20, 30, 43. 43 points. Skills. Oh, no. Okay, good. Let me have a look at the skills. Acrobatics. Athletics. Close combat? I don't think so. Deception. Expertise, religion. I'm gonna give him... well, I should put a number on that, shouldn't I? 10. I want to give him good insight. Because most of the time I trust older men to have good insight. Let's say 6. Intimidation, investigation, ranged combat. Ranged combat. Own powers, whatever those are, I do not know yet. Say 8. I should have done that with Alexei's character sheet too. Wait, did I? I think I did. If I didn't, we'll revise. What was I? I think that's good for skills. Powers. Now this is the part I was really interested in doing. Spellcasting. Ritual casting. You can cast a cleric spell as a ritual. If that... Ritualist. Before... I should have done this on Alexa's character sheet too. But actually it might be more appropriate here. Just a feeling. Divine Domain. Wait, hold on. You can use a holy symbol, see the adventuring gear, as a spell casting focus for your cleric spells. You can cast a cleric spell as a ritual if that spell has a ritual tag and you have the spell prepared. Okay, I'm gonna assume that's all in the ritualist advantage. Divine Domain. Choose one domain related to your deity. Your choice grants you domain spells and other features when you choose it at first level. It also grants you additional ways to use Channel Divinity when you gain that feature at second level. I'm trying to see past my phone, and additional benefits at 6th, 8th, and 17th levels. Is that favorite environment? Or... can I get a sample domain? Each domain has a list of spells. It's domain spells, so you can gain it. I'm gonna say favorite environment. Unless, of course, the cleric's deity is like the god of games or something, in which case favorite environment suddenly becomes very difficult. At second level, you gain the ability to channel divine energy directly from your deity. Using that energy to fuel magical effects. You start with 2 such effects, turn undead, and an effect determined by your domain. Some domains grant you additional effects as you advance in levels. Okay, what does turn undead do? Use your channel divinity. You must finish a short or long rest. Use your channel divinity again. Some channel divinity effects require saving throws. Okay, beginning at 6th level, you can use your channel divinity twice between rests. What does turn undead do? I feel like that's a one-hit KO that Mutants and Masterminds doesn't support. So what I'm gonna say is ranged attack 5 plus 5 limited to undead. That gives a simple magic ball attack that does double damage to ghost type Pokemon. Whew. Oh, we have a definition. As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer censoring the undead. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. Okay, so this is actually limited mind control. This will teach me to read the fine print. So, turn undead is mind control. I'm going to give him a good start. 10. Limited to undead. Sense dependent. Must be able to observe the person taking action. Limited instructions. That's a lot of limits. In fact, I'm gonna boost this. So mind control 12. And I know by heart that's 4 points per rank because one of my first Mutants and Masterminds character was very focused on mind control. So mind control 12. Minus 1 per rank, minus 1 per rank, minus 1 per rank. That's 12 points. I know exactly what I'm doing. Ability score improvement. We'll put that in the stats. Destroy undead. Starting at 5th level, when an undead fails its saving throw, the creature is instantly destroyed. No. No. Okay, this is this is suddenly an attack. Oh, man. You know what? We'll put it as an alternate effect. So, this is 12 points. We'll put it as an alternate effect. Ranged damage, but it's also 12 points. 6. Yeah, it's not destruction, but this is a good. It's a. Oh, wait. It's limited to undead though, right? Range damage 12 only affects undead. Okay, much better. That's a bomb. In a pantheon, every... Okay, divine intervention. You can call on your deity to intervene on your behalf when your need is great. Imploring your deity's aid requires you to use your action, describe the assistance you seek, and roll percentile dice. If you roll a number equal to or lower than your cleric level, your deity intervenes. DM chooses the nature of the intervention. The effect of any cleric spell or cleric domain spell would be appropriate. If your deity intervenes, you can't use its feature again for 7 days. Otherwise, you can use it again after you finish a long rest. At 20th level, your call for intervention succeeds automatically. Holy moly. Well, now this depends on the individual cleric. And I don't have too much data on the Formless Order. Let me think about this. I don't want to go with, oh. For some reason I thought his thing was Formless Order. I'm looking at his thing. His thing is the Sanctuary. So that's my bad. Well, maybe it was that way at one point. Okay, I'm gonna assume that. Okay, we'll do summon. Where's my summon at? Oh, I should have left that tab up. Summon does give the ability to bring in something stronger than yourself. I wanted to use variable, but it's like spending points for less points. I'd rather spend points for more points, and summon better fits the description. I'm stalling for time while I find summon. Okay, here we are. Let's see. Active, heroic. Definitely not controlled. Definitely not horde. Divine intervention, was it? Summon. Let me make sure I got the name of that right. Yeah, divine intervention. And give me the other tab too. Okay. Summon. I'm going to assume the deity in question is rank 15. Active. Heroic. In other words, a whole nother character. However, check required. And I'm making the assumption that well, I was going to say persuasion check. I'm looking at the resistible flaw. Intervention 715 active heroic check required. No. We'll just stick with check required. That's more accurate in this case. So where is check required? Increase mass. Don't want to increase mass. Check required. Flat 1 point per rank. An effect with this flaw requires a check of some sort. The base difficulty. Oh, that's minus 1 per rank. Okay. I don't want to take just 1 point off this, so I'm going to say resistible. Just so that we can not spend so many points. I mean, the summon alone is 30. The heroic is an additional 2 points per rank. So active and resistible cancel each other out cost-wise. This is a 60-point move right here. Okay. In a pantheon, every deity has influence over different aspects of mortal life and civilization, called a deity's domain. All the domains for which a deity has influence are called the deity's portfolio. For example, the portfolio of the Greek god Apollo includes the domains of knowledge, life, and light. You choose one aspect as your deity's portfolio to emphasize, and you are granted powers related to that domain. Skip. I'm looking for your generic cleric that can be molded in to fit a specific cleric. That sounds complicated, not gonna lie. Destroy undead, channel divinity. Ability score improvement, divine intervention, destroy undead, destroy undead, destroy undead, destroy undead, divine intervention improvement. Okay. So, you know, we have the sample domain of life. And you know what? Let's make him the team's healer. We do specifically have healing in the core rulebook. And I don't want to limit him by making him only effective against undead. So I want to give him like a generic magic attack going outside the cleric thing, outside the cleric motif, if you will. Where's my YouTube screen? Oh, it's way over here. My bad. I just wanted to check chat real quick. Alright. Healing. Here we are. You heal damage conditions by touching a subject and taking a standard action. Starting with worst condition. Subject. Highest degree of success. 2 points per rank. You also grant a subject a bonus equal to your healing rank resistance on resistance checks. You can also grant a subject a bonus equal to your healing rank on resistance checks against effect with disease or poison descriptors. Ooh, someone can be super effective against me. The bonus applies to the subject's next resistance check against the effect. You can use healing on yourself, provided you are still capable of taking the standard action needed. Healing does not work on subjects unable to recover on their own. Okay. Let's see. Starting with the subject's worst condition and working down. Oh, and of course it is against a DC 10. So if I bring it to healing 9, that's 18 points, but that's guaranteed a 10. we're gonna give him a healing. What's restorative? Restore power points removed by weaken effects. Ooh. Okay, healing 9. Let's make him super useful, ranged, and resurrection. So that's 36 points. Should this be energizing? I'm gonna leave that up to Rufus himself. I feel we have a regular cleric. Where's my other page? Oh, I left it over here. Okay. Cure a wound, beacon of hope, revivify. What's beacon of hope? You know what? Never mind. I want to see what spiritual weapon is. This is going to take too long, but I can still scroll. What? Alright, divine magic, as the name suggests, power to gods, flowing in from them into the world. Oh, spiritual weapon. It just came up and I just lost it. Okay. Almost got it. It was right around here. You create a floating spectral weapon within range that lasts for the duration or until you cast a spell again. When you cast a spell, you can make a melee. The target takes force. As a bonus action, on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet of it. The weapon can take whatever form you choose. Clerics of deities are associated with a particular weapon. Okay. So, spiritual weapon is basically going to be the ranged attack. It took me some time to find, so I feel like this is not going to be the main thing. So I'm going to put spiritual weapon. Ranged damage 5. Points. It's inside. Alright. I think that'll do for powers. Where's my... I forgot what I was looking for a sec. We do want the rule book. I'm gonna go back up. And we're gonna find advantages. I wanna give him something. Oh, okay. My bad. He is part of a thing. A monastery or something, I can't remember now. Contacts. Connections. He's part of a thing. You believe me, don't you? Skill mastery. Wait. Should I have given him something in Ritualist? Yes, I needed to give him... I needed to give him magic. Jeez. Magic. Okay, now we can effectively use the Ritualist advantage. Improvise tools. Eidetic memory. For the old and wise vibe. Ooh. Equipment. We'll come back to the details on that. Fearless. Endurance. I genuinely do not know if he has anything. If he has anything else. Okay. Equipment. We're gonna say headquarters, monastery, unless I'm corrected later. Give him a car, radio, bowling alley, lasers. I'm just kidding. The monastery will be a simple thing. Big living quarters and library. Oh, and a workshop. Just for good measure. Good measure. He's a D&D character, definitely doesn't have a vehicle. So we're going to headquarters. I'm going to say huge. Size 3. Library. The monastery gets a computer. Oh, isolated. But not sealed. Living space. And I'm going to say personnel. I don't know where he stands among the other clerics, the other acolytes of his deity. So I'm going to guess that there is somebody there taking care of the place when he's not there. So what do I got? That's seven equipment points. Which means I've spent 2 points in equipment, which means I've spent 6 points in advantages. Okay, I want to run the math. 16 plus 36... 52, 112, 125. I didn't bring this up to 13 points after I said an alternate effect. 125, right? 16, 10, 16, 24, 34, 17 points. Plus 125, that's 135, 142, plus 40, no, that's 142, plus 43, that's 185, plus 34, plus 34. I lost count. What did I say? 145 plus 34, that's 179 points. Oh, that's PL. 79. 12. Location. Rules affiliated with his god. Hooray! I'll send this to him later. For now, I must save this. And speaking of gods, we got Kumi Stellari. Let me swap image. And I know this one is in the cute things folder. Yes! Here we are. Look at this! Oh, not me. Oh, not this screen. Here, you see? This is what I wanted you to see. The little Kumi plushies. Okay. Give me... Okay. Alright. Y'all know what the Mutants and Masterminds rulebook looks like by now, so I'm putting Kumi over here. Yeah, here we are. Oh my. Okay. Now this, I need to bring Twitter back up. Oh, I do need to bring Twitter back up. Oh, what time did we start discussing Kumi? 0105. Be like surprise. All right. Back up. Okay. Here we are. Kumi is one of the origin divinities of the universe. She came into being when the universe formed. Her duty is to find and collect that which is beautiful, and seed new beauty in its place so that beauty may spread across the cosmos. Cool. Oh. First, a new document. I like the chibi Kumi. Alright, so... complication. Responsibilities of a deity. Divine duties. Something like that. Seems right. Now then. Stats. Defenses. I better write this down to make sure I go in order. Skills. Powers. Advantages. master of cosmic magic through her earth and elemental though her earth and elemental magics are lacking due to being new here. Most of her magic taking the form in flames of 3 colors. White is cold flames, violet flames are heatless, and blue flames are hot. Okay, so she can create attacks that are like 0 Kelvin on the thermometer. That's actually pretty cold. She can hold back planets. She can hold planets, black holes, stars, nebula, and the like in her hands. Wowzers. And store them in the universe inside of her tails. So, reading that, I believe there's a giant form to account for. So, what I want to do... Well, first, I know what growth is off the top of my head. I just need the table. Give me the table. You know what table I'm talking about. This table. Okay. So, the average person is assumed to be between 3 and 6 feet tall. These numbers right here. Each rank of growth brings you up a rank. You know what I mean. Okay, growth 1, 15, 30, 60, 120, 250... 500, 900, and so on, so on, so forth. Holding planets in hands requires you to be much bigger than Earth. So, diameter of Earth. I would have preferred that in miles. What is the diameter of Earth? 27. It is not 27 miles. You know what? We'll cheat. Kilometers to miles. Give me miles. Give me... Why not? Kilometer. Go. Fine. I'll take my best guess. We are going to... okay, 0, negative 3. We will give Kumi growth 28. That puts her 125,000 miles tall. I am skipping a step. Growth 28, which means, let me check something real quick. Okay. Now let's actually go to the growth page. I know strength increases with growth, but I forget when. I just said I knew growth, but I know how many points growth is. Each rank of growth adds 1 to your strength and stamina. Okay, so that's plus 28 strength. And stamina. And what does it subtract from? It adds 1 rank to your mass. Every 2 ranks is... Okay, so she gets plus 14 intimidation. Oh boy. Intimidation. Every rank of growth subtracts 1 from stealth checks. Minus 28th stealth. Giant form is not sneaking into target. Every 2 ranks subtracts 1 from your dodge and parry defenses. Don't know why it would. So minus 14 dodge parry. Alright, well, obviously you're a bigger target, but still, it shouldn't subtract from parry. That's just my opinion, though. I don't think this is a permanent effect. I mean, she does have to shrink in order to use a computer and stream. This brings us to the question, what to put in her stats for small form? I'm thinking I'm gonna make the assumption she's still pretty tough when small, and I'm gonna say 5. That way when she goes to giant form, she's at 32 strength. Stamina. You know, she has to be able to resist being out in space, being one of the oldest deities, so I'm going to say stamina should be pretty darn high. This also brings that to 32, 33, whatever it was. Dexterity 3, probably she probably hasn't had to do too much involving dexterity. What was I? Awareness I want to put pretty high considering her divine mission. So, being a cosmic being, you gotta spot things like across the other side of the universe. Also, she is traveling above light speed. I'm gonna give her 15. I'm forgetting things. Intelligence? I want to put her intelligence pretty high too. Same reason I wanted to put Rufus pretty high, except she has better reason. Fighting, I can't imagine her having too much experience with fighting. I mean, who wanna fight her? Who wanna fight Kumi? Fighting. Still though, she's likely had her fair share of scraps. So I'm gonna put the bulk of that into unarmed. No, she can use weapons too. Makes sense. It makes sense. One of those things that'd be done eventually. Intellect. She should be on par with many scientists, just because. Just because she would have witnessed planets being formed. Maybe even helped with that. There's no telling. What am I missing? agility. She would have to take some pretty quick action to stop herself mid-flight. And for that, 10. I'm missing something. Presence. Let's see. Presence. I've got a couple. Well, I say it like I've been through the whole stream each. I want to say I've been present for more than 20 minutes of her streaming. I try to keep up with my mutuals. I want to put this presence. I want to make this presence good. Is what I'm getting at here. Five. We're going big numbers anyway. Okay, what does this give us? So far, 15, 23, 29, 34, 37, 42, 47. So that's 94 points in stats alone, before growth, mind you. Before growth. Dodge. When you have light speed dash as an option, your dodge is pretty high. 10. Parry. Her defenses are high. I don't think she feels the need to parry. I think she will watch her opponent attempt to attack and then laugh and then go Beerus the Destroyer. Granted, it is possible she has faced equals and superiors. I am Little Earthling. I don't know these things. Meet myself halfway. 7. Will. High. Fortitude. Immune. We're going to make her immune to all effects involving fortitude, such as the depths of space. Likely her home. Toughness. Well, if anyone can ever dig through that stamina, I'm going to say 15. Let's see. 30. 30. I'm not going to list this under powers because it takes 15 points for fortitude immunity. I just know that off the top of my head. 30, 40, 47, 57 points. Is that bold? Why is that bold? No, that's not bold. It's just bigger. Skills. Close combat, unarmed, and I'm gonna say, let's say good long lifetimes worth of fighting. 7, and expertise, history. We gave her a high intellect, and I think it should be noted to any game master given this sheet that history in this case is not just Earth's history, but that's obvious, isn't it? And I gave her a low history because intellect's already at 8. We're looking at plus 10 in total. Expertise, astronomy. This I want to put higher though. She would know more about the planets themselves and their arrangement in the sky, as opposed to the civilizations on them. 14, 16. So we've spent 8 points on skills. Now we get to move the powers. Oh, darn it, I had that word pad just the way I wanted it. Growth 28. I love that. Master of Cosmic Magic. So she has cold attacks, very cold attacks, and hot attacks. So we're gonna say, I'm not sure how big the attacks are, but I know 10 has generally been used for a rocket launcher. So fire attacks, ranged damage, hmm, 12. Give her good numbers. Alt effects, cold, and straight up 0 Kelvin. No, I shouldn't make that I shouldn't make that just another alt effect. Well, I should, but I'll explain in a sec. Alt effect, cold damage, alt effect, 0 Kelvin. This is to say plus 8 to get the ultimate cold attack. This makes for 24, 16. No, that's 12. So adding the 8, that's 20, 40 points. I feel like this is a bit much. It's fine. We are going to end up using variable because her earth and elemental magics are lacking. Not absent, but lacking. And which means she'd be able to control all sorts of things. She can clearly picture, she can warp there. In emergency situations, she can go into her own tales, ceasing to exist. Okay, so she does have her own personal dimension as well. So I want to get that in there. 'Cause I feel I've forgotten something. I know exactly what I forgot. Oh, I thought I didn't put the picture up. Okay, I did put the picture up. Don't mind me, I'm paranoid. The fire would read the pieces and they would float back up. One thing at a time, Michael. Don't mind me, I'm insane. I do want to give her teleport, limited to if there's nothing in between. As long as there's no barriers in between. Because we're doing instant transmission. Almost. We're moving at flash speeds, the sort of thing no one wants to calculate. Wait, the fire isn't really used as fire. She can repair things with the fire. And she can manipulate gravity. I'm about to just... Okay, we're... Oh, she's got moral code too. That goes in the complications. Oh. Okay, yes, I actually have to rewrite the fire as variable. I just looked over all the DMs, and the go-to attack is dark matter blades. Kumi's lore might be more developed than mine. Ranged attack. Benefit of the doubt. 10. I think I think there was a listing for infinitely thin attacks, slicing attacks, but we'll find that. We'll find that later. Blades. Okay, we're gonna attach the warp speed, and the variable. Where is it? And while I'm here, Ghost, Heroic, Shadow. Energy, Ghost, Heroic, Liquid, Shadow, Solid, Swarm, 2-dimensional. Damage, penetrating, sharp edges. Oh, never mind. I thought there was a number. Okay, the distance rank 25 was the 125,000 feet tall. Or miles. 125,000 miles. And that's how we got growth 28. I skipped the teleport. So for jumping from one side of the universe to the other. Teleport. Limited to places with nothing in between them and Kumi. Teleport. Well, first, let's figure out how wide a galaxy is in miles. Milky Way galaxy diameter. Kiloparsecs. 1,000 light years. Oh, only about 1,000 light years thick. That's nice. Light year in miles. Oh gosh. Okay. And how many light years was the Milky Way galaxy? Kumi, I'm sorry. I'm gonna just cheat. We're gonna give the biggest number on this table. $4 million miles. Alright. Teleport. You know what? Bigger numbers. Teleport 100. Yep, which means we need to multiply 4 million times 2 20 times. Yeah, this is fine. Add movement, space travel. And I think, I'm reasonably sure that's flat 1 point. I'm reasonably sure. Yes, there we are. Okay, you can travel faster than the speed of light through the vacuum of space, but not a planetary atmosphere. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe we didn't have to do that teleport thing. At rank 1, you can travel to other planets in a solar system. At rank 2, you can travel to other star systems. While at rank 3, you can visit distant star systems, perhaps even galaxies. This effect does not provide protection from the rigors of outer space. Oh, we did all that searching for nothing. Okay. It's fine. Space travel 3. I do want to make sure she has flight, though. Flight. I feel like that's going to be a pretty fundamental thing. For her. Body continuous. Settle. Yep. Flight. How fast? When. Like when she's not making the light speed dash. How fast do you think we can go? Flight 100. Oh, no. Flight 50. Aquatic. And we'll take space travel as an alternate effect. $52 points. Fun. Dimensional travel. Shiguratina, she has personal space. Don't get in her personal space. Dimension travel. Home dimension and one other. Related groups of dimensions. I think we just need the one dimensional travel 1. That's 2 points. Okay, and I think the last thing we need to do is variable. She gave me a very interesting list of things her various fires can do, such as the 0 Kelvin attack and repairing objects, interestingly enough, or destroying objects. How much was variable, actually? Affects others, perception range. Variable. You gain or use potentially any effect of the appropriate type and descriptor. Variable effect provides you with set rank X5 power points until you can allocate to different effects. Take an action on your turn. Blah blah blah. And this is what you do when you want to make Ben 10. Alright, I want to give her... Oh, gosh. So, how much extra power should she be able to have? She also said something about gravity, which might be appropriate. Given she's a powerhouse already... Okay, she did mention a possibility of crashing through a roof while small. So I'm thinking this might be a more small-scale thing after all. Variable 5 gives us 25 points for the sudden regeneration. Okay. Okay, that works. 5... 25 points for allocating for cosmic magic. Jeez. And what was it? 37. No. 7 times 5. I know this. 35 points. Yes. Yes, that must be it. Must be it. Must be it. Must be it. Advantages. Status. Status, and what else? Wait, how many tails does she have again? I see 3. And then extra limb 3. 3 points. Splitting hairs, but I don't mind. Status. Do you think she has connections among the gods? Break well informed. Oh, I should have put well informed on Rufus. We live and we learn. Or in my case, we live and we relearn. Just what I was hoping for. Oh. That's where in OBS I got the picture of Kumi up. But in YouTube, it looks like we still get the artwork of Rufus up. One of y'all let me know if I'm out of sync again. Effort. Well, first of all, skills. And powers 12. Feel like she's very experienced. Skill mastery. Startle tracking. Sidekick teamwork. I'm realizing there's a lot I don't know. Ranged attack, quick draw, luck. Oh, in theory, she should know a bunch of different languages. She probably saw some coming into existence. Speak, understand additional languages. Threat, 1 rank. 4 at 3. 8 at 4. Okay. Languages. If nothing else, I think the gods have their own language. So 1, and they can be upgraded if need be. Inspire. Burns, fascinate. Evasion, extraordinary efforts. Die hard. She's tough. There. Final boss material. No, I don't think the gods are too connected. Alright. I think this is all I can come up with. So that's 6 points in advantages. 6, 9, plus 35 is 44. What was I saying? 9 plus 35 is 44, 48, 100, 120. I didn't write down the cost of growth. 120, 176. 190. 247. 341 points. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna need a calculator for this one. I know, the shame. I've been doing all this in my head thus far. However, sometimes I must admit defeat. Divided by 15 is rank 23. Oh, before I forget, she does have more complications. Code. I noticed that while I was going back through my DMs. Complication. Personality. Personality switch. What was the name of Evil Kumi? What was the name of Evil Kumi? Miho. Alright. Alright. Well, that takes care of everyone on my list today. We still got some time. Would anyone like to see me? Well, maybe we'll save that for next time. Anyway, thank you for joining, everyone. Let's see. Future events. I'm still planning on getting a new computer. Don't know exactly when. I'm waiting on a bonus from work. Next week, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing next week. I'll see y'all later.